Hey everybody, and welcome back to Old World. We're playing the new DLC called Behind the Throne, which is out now on Steam. It's got a whole bunch of new events and stuff and some mechanic changes that we'll be kind of seeing as we play through here. We're going to be playing as Hannibal in Carthage, because I think that's going to be a fun campaign to go through. So yeah, let's go ahead and run through this. We're turning tribes off because if you watch my Millennia series, I'm not a huge fan of barbarian tribes, all that sort of stuff. Actually, tribes, maybe we could, yeah, let's turn them off. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this, and that's going to kind of be that. And with that being said, let's begin. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for new videos every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I post a variety of stuff, Old World to freaking Homeworld 3, just kind of a good variety. Variety is the spice of life. Don't really commit much of anything right now, I just kind of play what I want to play. Warno is another thing I play a whole bunch of, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this and see what Behind the Throne's about. Kind of been waiting on this one for a while. I covered the III Initiative Showcase, so I've been waiting on it since then. You were King Hannibal, the founder of the man born to change the course of history. Your father was Hamilcar Barca, a military leader, and you were just 9 years old when you swore an oath to follow in his footsteps. In one of his many battles, your father drowned, and your brother-in-law Hasdrubal took over. You built your military career as a commander in Hasdrubal's army. Assassins have now taken Hasdrubal's life, and it falls to you to continue your family's legacy. Your two younger brothers will stand by your side. Go forth, fulfill the oath you swore to your father, and make Carthage the greatest power in the old world. Select the settler and found your capital city. You also decide which family managed your first city, gaining their advantages immediately. Let's found our capital. Okay, so we really have three ideas here. I think we settle where we're at though, because we get a forest tile within our borders, and we are within one tile of getting some cattle within our borders. So go ahead and place it right here so we can do the Barcid Riders. We can do just kind of skimming through these perks. I think we run it back with Maganid as artisans, because they give us the minus 25% cost for seed and ship units. The mines and lumber mills are increased output. We gain a worker on Seat Foundation. I think that's a good thing. I think these are all good things, actually. So, yeah, I think we're going to run with the Maganid artisans. We're going to turn tutorials off, because I played this a few times before. We get a whole mess of units. Wow. Just kind of packaged up in one big deal there. So that is a scout, that is a scout, that is a slinger, and we have two workers. We're going to go and put our workers to work. They aren't called workers for no reason, right? So let's see. Let's immediately start spreading paganism. And we're in the red on food, so we're going to go and do a farm for the other bit of this. Oh, the cattle is within our borders. I'm used to having it just kind of run around one tile out from each section, or each side, so that's good. Okay, so next we need to pick a tech, so we can do ironworking, which unlocks the warrior. We can do stone cutting, which unlocks quarries and enables the stone cutter. Or we can do administration, which unlocks the treasury project and the granary. I think we're going to run administration. That is a nice UI touch, because you used to just kind of hang, this tech thing used to just hang out in the middle there, and it was really big, so I'm kind of happy with that UI change where it just kind of hangs out over on the side, especially when you don't have your cord open. I don't like having my cord open. Okay, so let's see. We have our workers doing their worker deeds. Out of order, so we're not going to be able to move much of anything else this turn. Duke Mago, your brother has grown more confident and charming. He has gained +1 charisma. Got a true alpha male on our team now. Okay, we've already discovered the Thuya Woodland landmark. I don't name things because if I tried to name thing, we would be here for about 3 times as long as we need to be because I'm terrible with names. On the spot, anyway. I come up with my YouTube names over time, and that's what I like. City site right there, we could put a city on if we had another settler. Hello, ancient ruins. We'll come back and get that here in just a moment. So we have a settler being built in Carthago, which is going to be used immediately because we've already found that second city site. What is that up there? Gems. Okay. Choose our first law already. All cities can build farms on Mars 2 science a year per culture level, or minus 50% unit consumption. I think we're going to go vassalage. We can choose our ambassador. I think we're going to choose Prince Hasdrubal, because he's the only one we have idle right now that can do that job. So we might as well give him a job. And with that, we can end year 2. Found Carthaginian paganism. Let's go. Okay, so you have done your job. We can do a Shrine of Tanit, which will spread Carthaginian paganism even more. Or we can do a farm, which will give us 14 food per year. That's pretty massive, so we're going to do that. Only takes 3 years to build. Start moving our rest of our troops. While exploring ancient ruins, your forces come across a group of bandits harassing a man dressed in fine clothing, gallantly but vainly attempting to fight them off. Your group's sudden appearance, shouts and war cries startle the bandits and scatter them. The man bows low, grateful for the timely rescue. He thanks you profusely, explaining he is a small independent merchant. Had you not arrived when you did, I fear they would have ended me, he says, offering himself and his services to your cause. If you will, but take him in. Yeah, we're gonna add him to our court. I don't see why not. I mean, if we get perks from that, I see. So why not, right? Okay, so a successful thing there. We only have the two. They only have the 10 you order, so I'm just gonna kind of move our scouts with them for now. And if we see something that needs to be done urgently, we'll go with that and use some of the orders for that. Then move. In year. I hear those bang. Duke Mago has converted to Carthaginian paganism. We are converting people one turn at a time. You love to see it. You really do. So this worker is done. You move him up to do another farm. Or you move him down to do a mine. We're going to do the mine. Give us 23 culture. Give us more culture a week by doing that. Not too shabby. The practices of Carthaginian paganism often take place outside at natural features of special significance. The scouts who discovered the Zayanderud River showed it to some of your slingers who say that they saw an omen of the gods there. A figure covered in red ochre like the priest of Carthage. Will you claim this site for Baal Haman? We're gonna give it to you, the slingers. So they may get something special out of that. And there's the Zayunda Red River. Okay, this all kind of runs through like that. Okay. In year. Duke Mago is now the head of Carthaginian paganism. I guess the original religion needs a leader, so might as well be our brother. We're going to hang you out here as a sentry unit for the moment. 1 year, 2 year. Our scouts report that this area is cursed and blighted. Little vegetation grows here and there are no animals to be seen. A foul smell hangs in the air and ghastly moans can be heard throughout the region. At the center of the cursed land, they discover a deep pit to ground, which seems to be the source of the moan and sin. Peering over the edge, they see fires burning deep below the earth. Either we fill the pit with rocks or we study the pit. Fill the pit with rocks gives us more legitimacy and drops the stone that we don't have. We're just going to fill it with... I don't want the displeasure right now. The Nuba Mountains. The Noob Mountains. See, that's when I am good at naming. There's something similar in sound to what that name is. So, the Noob Mountains it is. So, if someone else discovers it, they're going to be called a noob. And that's going to go over well in this time period. Princess Drubal and Princess Consort Amat Malik has given birth to a son, Duke Himoko. Love it. So we get to raise a boy. A marriage proposal has arrived from the Maganid family for you, King Hannibal the Founder. How we respond to their suggestions. So they want to give us a wife. Firuz of Carthago gives us 4 wisdom, -2 charisma, -1 courage. Let's take Ushmatart. Or Umastart. Princess Drupal has not been especially discreet in his pursuit of Nathma the Younger. It seems every week the pair find a new hobby to spend evenings in each other's company. Oligarch Hiram the Younger is not pleased about his wife's flagrant consorting, but what is he to do against the heir to the throne of Carthage? Well, I can't really choose between these because we have to be a schemer to do that, so his Drupal will be his Drupal. Let's go ahead and build a apprentice acolyte. We have a settler, so we're going to run it down here. A scarred veteran soldier crouches in the ruins. She says that she once commanded the armies of a great nation before a resistance brought it crashing down. She is willing to share her vast battlefield knowledge if we are willing to listen. We've discovered the military drill. Okay. Next unit. Our explorers discover a cache of jewels hidden deep in the abandoned ruin. Their orders were to explore the lands. Would you rather they exploit this discovery instead? We'll exploit it and get a few more jewels. Why not? Gives us more money. Makes up for not having 8 of our income each turn because of our wife. Who's apparently not very disciplined with money. Okay, I was reading through all that. We're going to have to give them a manganid leader. Hannibal the Ambitious. A new court merchant, Khmer, has joined the court. He is keenly attention to economic affairs will help Carthage prosper. And with that, we're going to go and wrap this episode of Old Worlds. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time for more as Hannibal.